Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Richard Uniform Call here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today is finally Friday, and honestly, really not that much news to give you guys for the weekend. It's kind of just the same stuff as usual. You have tons of crown bundles that are in the crown shop right now. There's a balance school sale, and of course we'll give you the latest reminders about the Ravenwood Academy video game, and then the Pride merchandise and plushies and mounts and pets and all that other stuff. So yeah, and then towards the end of the video, this actually won't be a long video. This will be a pretty quick video, but towards the end we'll also kind of talk about, I guess, my review about the summer update, which it's decent. It's a decent update, and I'm sure some people will have fun with it. I just don't really have the motivation to play it. But anyway, over here we got a limited time special deal, and for some reason they never post these on their social media channels anymore. I remember back in the day they used to always post about there being a 1 year subscription sale or whatever. But anyway, this limited time special deal, this is the 1 year of Wizard101 membership for $59.95, and it's gonna last all the way through June 18th. So if you wanted to save some money and get yourself a 1 year membership, definitely make sure you check it out. We also got the Balance School sale, which is available all the way through June 16th. You can get a bunch of stuff like the starter bundle for Balance, the Perfect Poise attire, and a bunch of other stuff. So again, if you wanted to check that out, that's in the Crown Shop. Select school-themed items up to 50% in the Crown Shop. So have fun with that. We also got the Well-Balanced Pet Bundle, which is also available in the Crown Shop. It's going to last all the way through the 16th. We also have the One Mountain Bundle, which had the Hydra mount, and we talked about that. I didn't want to go into the Crown Shop to check the price because I already know that the price for that would be just a lot, because obviously it has some pretty nice bundles. Not bundles, but it has some pretty nice mounts, especially the 3-player Hydra. Wow, that is a lot of numbers. Okay. Okay, that is a lot of numbers. Whoa, I'm gonna have to read that slowly. My whole brain just had a whole meltdown. But anyway, yeah, this is the well-balanced mount bundle. Of course, you get the Hydra permanent mount, which is the 3-player mount. It's kind of hard to get nowadays. The Jeweled Scarab permanent mount, the Cast Symbol balance, the Stonehopper permanent mount, and then free items is the Balance Broom. You save 9,500 crowns. This bundle goes for a total of 26,500 crowns. So y'all have fun with that. Then we have the Well-Balanced Pet Bundle, which we just talked about. You get the Snappy Griffin, the Tyrannosaurus. I know, I didn't pronounce that one right. The Boar Knight, Harpy, a Mega Snap Pack, and then the free items you get is the Crocodilian, Beastmasters, Eagles, Metalmaton, or Melamaton, however you pronounce that. You save 8,505 crowns, and this is going to go for a total of 19,995 crowns for this bundle. So if you wanted to check that out, have fun with that. We also got 12 packs for the price of 10 for the Unicorn Horde pack still available. So again, there's plenty of stuff to buy in the Crown Shop. There's also some Beast Moon stuff and Decathlon bundles that you can get in case you wanted to get a head start in those events. But yeah, tons of stuff in the Crown Shop. Make sure to check it out. And remember, we also have that balance sale. It looks like we also got I guess a Mastery Amulet sale that might be going around, but I guess if you need some Mastery Amulets, check that out too. But again, make sure to check all of that out in the Crown Shop and spend as much as you want. Spend as much as you want. Now, let's go over to the Ravenwood Academy. Again, this is on Steam in case you just wanted to wishlist it. That way you can get the latest notifications about it as per usual. So again, make sure to check it out. And then over here, celebrating Pride, a reminder that this is going to last all the way through the entire month. You can get some merchandise, you can get yourself a plushie, you can get yourself a mount, you can get yourself some pets, and you can get some pins. You know, you can get a bunch of stuff, and the proceeds will be going to Outright International. So again, make sure to check it out. Lots of charities have been going on lately, not just for Wizard101, but also for another game I play, Overwatch. I don't know if anybody has played Overwatch. I used to play it a lot, but they actually brought back the Pink Mercy skin, and the proceeds for that are gonna go through breast cancer research, which is absolutely amazing. So if you play Overwatch, make sure to check out the latest news for that, because that's pretty awesome. Never thought I'd see them bring it back, so make sure to check it out and get yourself that Pink Mercy skin. Mercy is my favorite character in the game. I'm a one-trick Mercy main. Sorry, not sorry. Now over here we got my, I guess, Wizard101 summer update review, about the entire update. And like I said, it's not like it's not a bad update. I just don't really have the motivation to at least like do most of the content, which of course the main content part of it is the raid, you know. But yeah, we're just gonna, I guess, talk about it, just a little thread of what I wrote on Twitter. Tournaments coming back is really cool, and surprisingly I'm actually really excited to check this out. And remember, we talked about how they're bringing back the Commander Robe, but somebody was asking me for the link. Atmoplex had found this on the website. I have no idea where it is on the website. I don't know if you have to like reverse code something or if there's a link, but yeah, the PvP tournaments update, it's pretty nice. You know, tournaments coming back. There's tourney tokens that you can get, which you can trade in for rewards and better rewards. You know, it all sounds interesting. And of course, the main attraction will be the Commander Robe finally coming back, or at least as, I guess, an updated redesign of what it used to be. So again, hopefully players enjoy the tournament update. I honestly look forward to kind of like, I guess, spectating some battles and just checking it all out. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. And then of course we got the Polaris raid, and you know, this is a little bit of a slippery slope. I haven't really like heard much noise about it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's already been beating, you know, so people have already beaten it and stuff like that. But I don't know. A lot of people are saying that it's too easy, which personally for me, if a raid is too easy, at least in Wizard101 sense, it wouldn't really bother me, because getting 12 players for this game is actually not easy, especially when you're talking about time zones and stuff like that. And that just might be a personal problem for me and my guild, because in my guild we're kind of like, I guess, a little bit of a more casual, friendly type of guild. Like, if you can't make it to a raid because your house burned down, or your laptop caught on fire, or you got sick, or you're throwing up, which, yes, those events have happened before. Being guild leader, that has happened many times before with other raiders, and we, you know, didn't really have enough players to raid. But no, we wouldn't kick you out or anything, because it's understandable. Events happen. But for all the other guilds that have been doing it, I've just been hearing that it's been too easy. So I think what's gonna happen is that they're going to like super buff the raid and the enemies to the point where then it's gonna become too hard. Potentially it might become too hard. You know, when it comes to video games, and like, I think we mentioned this in one of our like problem series video discussions, where it's like, you know, it's really hard to kind of like find a balance in this game between like hard and easy, because easy and hard, that could be subjective to anybody's opinions, right? Like the Nightmare Dungeon, some people find the Nightmare Dungeon like super easy, while others still struggle with it. I was actually just helping some of my friends out with the Nightmare Dungeon, trying to, you know, get them to traverse the maze and stuff like that. You know, it's not easy for everyone, but it's also not hard for everyone as well. So again, when it comes to like hard and easy content, it's a very subjective type of thing, and it's very hard to find like a middle ground, right? That's kind of like why I like doing some of the older boss battles from back in the day, like the Devourer, because of course the Devourer to this day is still one of the few very hardest bosses in the game. Even at level 170, there are still people that are struggling with the Devourer, or have never done the quest yet, because it's kind of like a side world. But yeah, you know, it's still just kind of chill. But you know, it is interesting to you know, see how this raid will play out. You know, again, little iffy on it, and I will try to get some content for you guys. It's just the guild has been kind of like just super inactive, or just the schedules that the raiders or guild members have are very conflicting, and you also have to take in to measure about the whole time zone difference and stuff like that. We have people that are all over the globe, and you know, 14 plus hour difference, 6 hour plus hour difference. You know, it's a whole hour difference everywhere. So again, it is kind of hard to just get a group of players to, you know, do that. Might just be a personal problem for me, but hopefully we do get the raid soon. If you're interested in joining the guild, you can always join the guild. Just hit me up and I can send you a guild invite. You know, it doesn't really matter. Over here though, I do mention that raid keys being that 1.5 hour or the 3 hour durations that you can get those raid keys are pretty interesting. I actually like that change, which is probably awesome because, again, like I said, time zones and people don't want to like raid for a full-on 3 hours because, of course, by that time it's probably nighttime where people live. So a 1.5 hour raid key just sounds a little bit more appealing to me. Especially if you don't even know what to do for the entire raid. You just kind of want to just go in there for a short while, just kind of run around the map, explore, and then next time you can probably make like another half-hour key and then just, you know, see what you can do from there. You know, make your own strategies, right? I like to make strategies and like guides for my own guild because my guild is, you know, this guild is very like, I don't know, we have different classes. We have fires, we have ice, we have myth, you know, we have a bunch of schools. So I kind of like want to find everybody else's like good, I guess, standing with their own roles and stuff like that, you know. But I'm kind of iffy on the keys being on the crown shop, which I'm quite aware of was going to happen eventually, but I don't know, I'm a little conflicted on this. I don't know, it just kind of makes like farming, I guess, useless. Of course, you can still farm. I mean, dude, I have so much animus. Let me show you how much animus I had for using 2 hours of the elixir, the double benefit elixir, the 2x animus. And I was just going to town on the gulag cards. I got 1,248 animus. Like, I was going to town on them. This was like the first mob that I could actually like one shot in a single round because I'm a life wizard and I don't really excel much at damage, but it felt good, and probably another reason because they're death, so I kind of boost off of death, so thank goodness for that. But I don't really know how much like animus or treasure cards it's going to take to actually craft those new Polaris raid keys. Hopefully it's not like something too crazy, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. But them being bought in the crown shop though, I don't know, it's just like, is that really gonna be nice? I mean, it is a nice feature and it is gonna be very convenient, especially for, you know, guilds that don't really have a good focus group around monstrology or just collecting Azoth. But I don't know, we'll see how it happens. I mean, if you want to spend your crowns on the keys, that's fine, you know. Honestly, it doesn't matter. You know, if you can get some raid wins regardless, it honestly doesn't matter. You know, do whatever you want to do. And then over here we got the school pip generation and other combat changes, which is basically Arc Mastery. And previously, it no longer compares against your teammates, which, again, it never really made sense why the Arc Mastery stat really went against your teammates to begin with. You know, it was kind of like a battle for who could get the school pips the most. It just didn't really make sense for me. So I'm really glad that they changed that, because hopefully, you know, everybody can get their school pips now. Can probably do the little new AoE spells. But yeah, that to me just never made any sense to me. Thank goodness they changed that. The radio menu is pretty cool as well. You know, I don't know, I didn't really use it in test round. I mean, I don't know, it's just like, I don't know, it's one of those things where I wish it came out like years ago when I was a kid, but you know, now looking at it now, it's like, you know, I'll use it maybe for like a day or two, but like, I don't know if I would like fully commit to it. I mean, it is cool for, you know, free to play players as well. You know, you can kind of emote all over the place and whatever you want to do. But I don't know, I just don't really care. I don't really care for it much for emotes, honestly. Guild achievements is pretty cool, though. I am a little bit gutted that the previous raid wins, I guess, all this time don't really matter. It's only going to record anything that is already set in stone, right? So, and we've done the Voracious Void raid tons of time. RIP that raid. And, you know, we've had tons of wins with it, but however, when I checked on Test Run, it wasn't recorded at all. It only had, like, the Guild Museum at Gold, and then also the Polaris raid. So, yeah, it sucks that none of the previous, I guess, entries are recorded, but again, it's one of those things where I wish it was already a thing. But regardless, though, it will be nice bragging rights for all the guilds. Maybe see some competition among the other guilds. See who gets the most wins or whatever. I'm sure that will be fun to watch. But social kiosk improvements are also welcome. Socializing is fun. And speaking of socializing, the new recent Wizards feature is pretty interesting. However, I feel like the toxic community of the game is going to like abuse this feature and like kind of like harass and stalk people in a sense. If you guys don't know what this is, it basically means that you can kind of see any wizard that you have recently like linked up through, you know, like maybe a team up or a pet derby or hatching their pets or beastmen and stuff like that. And you can kind of like see, I guess, the last time they've been on or last seen, and you can actually also teleport to them as well. And that's when it kind of gets to like the whole creepy part. That's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Now, hopefully there is a setting that can disable it. I know there's a setting in Wizard101 where you could like disable ports from friends, right? You know, in case you don't want your friends teleporting to you. But I am curious if there's a way to kind of like prevent this from even showing up on recent Wizards, because maybe you just want to be a ghost, you know? I don't know, but we'll see what happens. You can disable the Pixie post messages to recent Wizards if you want, which is fine, but again, we'll see how the community feels about this. I feel like the community is definitely going to do this for evil instead of good, you know. There's more reasons why we can't have anything nice in this game, like literally. But anyway, going on from over here, new lore spells are pretty cool. Again, I just wish I had motivation to farm the newer ones. I mean, obviously I'm not a myth wizard or an ice wizard. The animations do look pretty cool. The fire one is pretty cool. I think fire wizards are gonna like that, but it's basically at a base of 350. You can actually detonate at least 2 damage over times, which is gonna be massive. So again, make sure to check that out. I actually might get the fire spell because I do excel at fire arc mastery, or I guess dual schooling fire in a sense. But yeah, hopefully everybody likes the new lore spells and all that fun stuff. And I think they're doing new pack changes as well. Boss rematches are also 10 out of 10. Pretty good. I never tried it in test ROM, obviously, but I like how you can finally do them in standard, no level scaling at all. Just get in there and beat them up. Like, literally been asking for that for a very long time, so hopefully they can keep that for future boss rematches, because that's just amazing. Let's just hope they keep it that way. And of course, there's also like level scaled gear that you can get as well. So again, pretty cool stuff. I'm never touching challenge mode ever again. Just never again, never touching it. The harvest reagents audit it's a red flag for me. It sounds good on paper, but you know, just remember that this is a video game and bugs and glitches can happen. So they're really gonna have to like actually lock in and like pay attention to this, because even one slip up and people on Reddit will be crying. Like, literally, people on Reddit will cry about anything. Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, whatever people use nowadays, but mainly Reddit. Little slight jab at Reddit, but we'll see what happens about the harvested reagents audit. I mean, I think it will be fine, but again, just really have to make sure that you're doing everything right, especially the respawn rates. You know, just make sure that you're getting all of that correct, and hopefully that goes well. Beast Moon is always fun. Just wish it had some motivation for it. The new forms are pretty awesome. I kind of miss how there's like more worlds. Like, I kind of miss like new Beast Moon maps. I think Anton even mentioned that a Polaris map in like Frozen Lake would be awesome. Like, that would be awesome, right? Have like an icy floor and stuff like that. That would go well with the Cabal raid, honestly, but missed opportunity there. But hopefully someday we'll get a new Beast Moon map. But the new fire fire forms and stuff are pretty cool. This is Firewolf, and you know, just overall the Beast Moon forms are pretty awesome as usual. Balanced Draconian, Death Minotaur, you know, and then the rewards. I kind of wish that like they would make, I guess, new animal type forms. They're basically going through all the statues and kind of just giving them each a class, which is pretty cool. But hopefully we see more forms, like, I don't know, maybe like a bug or a butterfly, I don't know. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Make sure to check it out. Ward Elixirs are also awesome as per usual. They got, I believe, Avalon and Azteca, which are the new ones. So again, if you wanted to check that out, make sure to have fun with that. I think also Zephyria is a new one. I'm not sure, but again, if you wanted to buy some of the World Elixirs, you can definitely check that out. I mean, at this point, you might as well just hopefully make like a level 100 elixir at this point, or just have like an entire game skip elixir. I would pay for that. And then lastly, a few of the bug fixes and other changes. Not the biggest fan of AoEs practically being banned in advanced content. And again, I'm just so tired of the challenge mode and the advanced rule set. And it definitely will make the Dragonspire raid a lot harder. So if you're a guild out there that really wants to do the Voracious Void raid, I highly recommend you do it before this update, because once those AoEs are banned, I mean, that's practically a wrap. So I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, even the Morganth AoE is banned, so if you want your last chance at it, I mean, now's the time. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, man. But I don't know, we'll see what happens later. And then my main thoughts about the overall update, as I've said, is that it's a pretty decent update. Overall, it's a pretty decent update. I just really wish that I had some motivational drive to like do most of the content. And you know, it's still very early, and I want to make that clear that it is still very early in the test run. Literally, it's only week 1 of test run, which means that there could always be one step forward and then potentially a lot of steps back, which we have seen a countless amount of times with updates. There's always, somehow they will figure out a way to take a lot of steps back. Somehow they will figure it out. And then that's when people on Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, I don't know any other, Kick, I don't know what other, Twitch, I don't know. YouTube, I don't know. You know, we'll see a lot of people complain about all the problems and stuff like that, as per usual. You know, that's practically the Wizard101 culture. Now, hope everybody enjoys the update. I'll most likely be playing these cool games because, man, it's been a busy, very busy year for video games, man. I've been having so much fun on everything that has released so far, and I'm also very excited about stuff that is going to release soon. Of course, Elden Ring is coming out with its new Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, which is going to be awesome. Of course, we got Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, if you're new to the channel, which obviously I think most people are new to the channel, but back in the day, I actually used to be a Call of Duty zombie streamer and a Minecraft YouTuber. So, again, I am super excited to check that out. And of course, you got Assassin's Creed Shadows. Can't wait to check that out. And then, of course, you got Helldivers 2, which has been pretty fun so far. So, lots of fun games coming out this year. And, of course, games I'm already playing. Still trying to finish up Baldur's Gate 3. But that pretty much wraps it up for the video. I'm going to go help my mom with the kids out now. Yeah, I will see you guys later. Have a great weekend. And, yeah, peace out.